show you the world, shining, shimmering.
My name is Saida Amar binti Ismail and my class number is 48. Today I want to talk about Aladdin's character's review. First of all, Will Smith as the genie was always going to be a huge talking point. Will Smith has transformed himself not just into Blue but also as an incredibly funny genie who gets most of the best style of the movie, and he simply remained as the sole reason why you leave the cinema with a big smile. He had some very large Robin Williams style shoes to fill. Will Smith admittedly did not want to recreate perfection but instead put his own spin on the character while still maintaining the nostalgia of the role. It is fair to say it was a success. There were some classic Will Smith comedy moments throughout, as well as his own original musical flair in some of the film's most famous numbers. A great job for the Hollywood legend. Secondly, Mena Massoud as the Aladdin. Actually, I have not known him before, but as I watched the movie, he was simply perfect for the role. He had an excellent singing voice and managed to capture the cheeky charisma of the character brilliantly well, with some excellent dance scenes and some hilarious comedy filming with his co-star Will Smith. Massoud was a truly wonderful casting choice for the film. He really is the real life of the Aladdin. Salute to him. Thirdly, it was not just Mena Massoud and Will Smith who stood out either. Naomi Scott as Princess Jasmine and Marwan Kenzari as Jafar gave an equally believable performance in recreating these characters. She plays it convincingly innocent and royally elegant and super stubborn, and her singing voice was enough to send shivers down your spine. Whilst the villainous stare and evil tongue of Kanzari did not disappoint me either. A film is only strong as its actor, and everyone in Aladdin did a phenomenal job. Gary Ritchie extraordinarily recreated the Arabian magic on screen. Let it be Abu Raja. All of them are carefully crafted, magnificently maintained, and brilliantly brought onto the screen. For me, watching this was like watching one of my favorite childhood films come to life.
Hi, my name is Eldor and my class number is 19. Now I'm gonna talk about poster and trailer of the movie Aladdin. Well, one of the famous actors, Will Smith's appearance as a genie debuted on the first official poster of the movie Aladdin on October 10, 2018. The first teaser trailer was released the following day. In December 2018, Entertainment Weekly, one of the famous American magazines, offered a first official look at the cast in the costume on the cover of their issue for the most anticipated films of the 2019. On February 10, 2019, Disney debuted a special sneak peek, brief showing, of the film during the 61st annual Grammy Awards ceremony, which was met with massively negative feedback and comments from the audience, primarily due to the quality of the CGI genie in his blue design created through motion capture effects. The negative reception sparked a large amount of memes and Photoshop edits mocking Will Smith's appearance in the sneak peek, several of them who compared his appearances with Toby's Funky from the film Arrested Development, who was painted in blue and attempted to join Blue Man Group in the movie. On March 12, 2019, Disney debuted a second trailer on the Good Morning America, an American morning TV show. This time trailer had a much more positive reception than the previous one, as it featured several songs from the original film and more of them. Smith not entirely in motion capture anymore. His CGI scenes received a better notices as well.
Hi, I'm Yeonsu and I'm gonna talk about big three differences between movie Aladdin and the original animation Aladdin. The first one is background. In the original one, the background is inland area. The kingdom is located in the center of desert, so it looks very static and a little dark. On the other hand, in the movie, the background is a colorful port city. It looks more active and more international. I think making this difference is a good idea because it is related to the second difference, the character Jasmine. The movie's background makes her character more adventurous. In the original one, she is passive character. She doesn't want to get married with prince from neighbor country because she wants to find her real love. Instead, in the movie, she is more focused on her dream and initiative. She rejected marriage to be sultan and work for her country Agrabah and her people, so she looks more independent and active. Like this, at the end, she eventually became sultan and revised the law by herself to get married with Aladdin. On the other hand, in the animation, the father of Jasmine revised it. I think this movie is more focused on the increasement of women's power. The third difference is Genie. In the original one, he is more like servant, but the movie focuses on the human side of Genie. He looks more close and familiar with Aladdin than the original one. Plus, there is also Genie's love story in the movie. He meets Dahlia, who is a servant and a friend of Jasmine, and get married together. In the original animation, there is no love story for Genie, only for Aladdin and Jasmine. I like this difference because it reinforces the human side of servants, and they deserve to be respected as human beings, not servants.
I'm gonna talk about Aladdin's OST. There are several solo songs in this movie. Among them, I want to introduce Naomi Scott's Speechless and Will Smith's Friend Like Me. First, Speechless was sung in situation that the villain Jafar took over the king title, Sultan. Jasmine stops answering to the Jafar, who only ordered her to show her pretty figure. In the song, she says, "No, I'm not going to shut up. I'll tell you what's right and what's wrong. If you're gonna hurt me, try it, but I'm not giving up. I don't lose." This is a song that shows a confident, strong, and wise woman. Throughout this movie, it was interesting to see people's perspective change as to whether or not a woman is qualified to be a sultan. Speechless is a popular song that has even ranked in top 10 Melon chart. On the Melon chart. The second song to introduce is Will Smith's Friend Like Me. This song was sung when a fairy of the magic lamp, Genie, tells Aladdin how to use that lamp. This song's mood is bright and fun. It was fun to watch this movie. When this song came out, there was a scene where Genie and Aladdin danced together, and there were much CG scenes that I like. This song was memorable because it was good to listen and fun to watch. So I recommend listening to these songs.
Hi, I'm gonna talk about Aladdin that released in May this year. As you know, Aladdin set a box office record and set a record of 12 billion audience, so I'm gonna tell you about behind story of Aladdin. Firstly, I want to talk about lead actor's casting story. Mena Massoud, who acting Aladdin, was the first one to dance and sing in his life. When the casting has been confirmed, he went to the London and got training for 6 months. Mena Massoud said he got dropped because he hadn't contact for 4 months after he sent his audition video. The strongest candidates for Jasmine were Naomi Scott and Tara Sutalia. Garwich, who director decided that Naomi Scott more suitable when he was on screen with Mena Massoud. Jim Carrey was the first candidate in Genie. However, he was unable to shoot a movie because he had a problem with his ex-girlfriend. Will Smith was so burdened with his role because Robin Williams was so perfect, so he expressed it as fearful. Naomi Scott was originally an actress and singer-songwriter. Jasmine's Speechless is a new song created during the process of filmmaking. There was no Jasmine solo in the original animation. It was a song that maximized the character of Jasmine. Genie's nice body and muscles were made using CGI, not the actual Will Smith's physique. Will Smith was in the box and always acted as if he was in the ramp, even while filming, to immerse himself in the genie.